think I saw that story. The guy divorced his wife.
Yeah,
he ripped her up.
This
Shout out to him.
Oh, the woman who was begging him to kiss her?
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Good. You go to the fucking Usher concert and don't know how to fucking act. Usher don't care about you.
Man, I hate that. I hate that for her.
What?
These men are weak, man.
The husband claims the woman has never kissed him in public, and he was shocked that she could do that to a complete stranger.
Yeah, see.
Wait, she kisses him?
No, she was just like
She's
begging for it.
Yeah, like.
I think the men of today are just weak. In this situation, the only thing that man had to do was just cheat on her. But to just leave her.
He might have been looking for a reason, though.
Yeah.
He might have already been looking for a
Leave
reason,
her
right?
just so.
He really had a hall pass.
Yeah, like.
She started it.
She threw the
She
alley-oop.
started it. She
Like,
did start it.
Oh my God.
Why does he say that he kissed her in
I
public?
saw
if they
the
didn't kiss?
Usher thing. I was so broken up about it that I went out.
I had to do something.
I had to do something.
A 45-year-old man is filed for divorce after his wife mistakenly kissed American singer Usher during a live show in London. According to the heartbroken husband, his wife has never kissed him in public, not even once, yet she gave that to a stranger in front of over 20,000 people. He said the pain cut deep. It felt like she respected a stranger more than me. Though the kiss may have been unplanned, it broke something in him. He describes it as one mistake too painful to forget. Nah, he wanted to divorce her.
Yeah, of course.
They haven't kissed in public one time?
Who gives a
Man,
fuck?
I'm saying
people fantasize about famous people. And Usher has been a sex symbol for Lord knows how long.
Yeah.
And that woman would never thought in her wildest dreams that man would be in her face like that.
Yeah, she just got overwhelmed.
She actually sexually assaulted him. He shouldn't be divorcing her because she sexually assaulted
There
Usher.
you go.
That's the reason.
They didn't kiss. It wasn't consensual.
No.
She went for it. She didn't ask Usher's permission.
That's what I'm saying. This dude, man, these dudes are weak. I would have saw that. As soon as I saw that, I'd been like, hell yeah.
I am the weapon.
I am the weapon. I wouldn't have, like, yeah, whatever happened. Oh, yeah, Teddy was on some other stuff, though.
Teddy Pendergrass kissing women in front of their partners' husbands at his concert.
And then told the dude, she got some lips, she's dangerous.
Somebody loves you back. So good, so good, so good. When somebody loves you back. Ooh, hot lips.
Men, what will you do if your woman does this in front of you? Ladies, will you try this at all? Well, and I mean this respectfully, Chris, you're from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Tell us some things about Teddy Pendergrass. He's great. But tell us a famous Teddy Pendergrass story. What comes to mind?
It might have been easy for him to go no further than this. I'll put it.
Have you heard anything, Ryan?
Wait a minute, he does
About
geometry?
Teddy?
Yes.
I just remember he was in a tragic car accident.
A tragic car accident. Why was he in a tragic car accident, Ryan?
Because he transitioned into a wheelchair after that.
Well, there's a lot of transitioning going on in that car, Ryan. Did you know that? It was all a transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in an accident. They transferred him to a hospital, and then he came back out, and he was never able to move without wheels again.
Let me ask ChatGPT.
Wait.
I don't even know what's going on.
What happened?
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, Teddy was literally telling them to sing his song, and after they would sing a little bit of it, he would kiss them right on the lips, right in front of their men.
No. That's that's the clip. But what are we saying about Teddy Pendergrass?
His passenger.
Was
Okay, this is a history lesson, guys. On March 18th, 1982, renowned soul singer Teddy Pendergrass was involved in a serious car accident in the East Falls section of Philadelphia. While driving his Rolls-Royce Silver Spirit, Pendergrass lost control of the vehicle, which collided with a guardrail, crossed into the oncoming lane, and struck two trees. The impact left him trapped in the wreckage for nearly an hour, resulting in a spinal cord injury that paralyzed him from the chest down. At the time of the accident, Pendergrass was accompanied by Tanika Watson, a transgender nightclub performer.
What?
Watson sustained minor injuries and was able to walk away from the scene. In a 2014 interview, she recounted that the car began accelerating uncontrollably before the crash, leading her to believe there was a mechanical issue. So,
let me ask you a question.
Too many stick shifts. And
Why is it that there isn't enough conversation about the CIA psyop? I don't even know if it's a psyop, but attack on successful black entertainers, that every time a black entertainer reaches a certain level of success, they sick a on them. How often have we seen this happen at the height of his fame?
happened to
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
All right.
I don't remember.
Look it up.
Google.
I don't want to Google that one.
Listen, I'm not agreeing. I'm the nerd in me want to know if that's a thing.
Well, the hopefully not racist in me wants to know that it's not a thing.
Yeah.
All I'm simply saying is,
He just want. Man, you can't even.
I'm looking at it right now.
if Teddy kissed a woman in front of if Teddy kissed a woman at his concert, there's a reason to be mad at your woman for kissing Teddy.
I can't even imagine. I've broke up with women for less.
Damn.
Significantly, like talking to a nigga too long.
What you mean?
Yo.
What?
Are you
Look
one
at
of
her
them,
face,
Ryan?
look at her
You one of them
face.
guys that get mad when your girl laugh at somebody else?
No, fuck no.
Oh.
No, I'm the type of, this is the thing with me. I'm like,
I was wrong about that.
I know you was. I'm
that's
like,
why,
what the fuck?
that's why I told you to look it up. It's not a thing, dog.
I had never heard that one.
It's not a thing. Trust me, because you can't ever beat that allegation. It's on you forever.
Yeah.
It's on
Who
you.
else did it happen to?
Huh? I don't even want to talk about this.
Great black men, they sick on them.
It's always cars, though.
It is always cruising. They're cruising and driving, and then they pull up and there's a trans. But I feel like there's another one I'm not
And
thinking
there's
of.
the police always is just.
And they're ready to arrest you.
Yeah, always ready to pull them over.
Right?
I didn't even think about that until.
And it's not just who else was it? I'm trying to think. There was another person. With the trans?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Richard
Deadass?
talks about it, though.
Okay, so it's with a trans, with a trans, with a trans.
We might be missing out.
Oh my God.
That's why I stay out of the HOV lane. And I just gotta ride solo, bro. You can't risk it. My career depends on it, dog. Nah.
You don't think you might be missing something, though?
Yeah,
Stay out of the HOV.
Maybe that's what makes you great, Ryan.
God.
Maybe that's what makes you great.
Yeah.
Maybe you and Schulz haven't gotten the last Infinity Stone.
That's what, bro, there's only one way to the top.
Well, I
It's by
tell you
being a
this.
bottom.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, wait till shows do it because I like to follow. I'm really good at following this blueprint.
That's the blueprint.
Why do we skip over? Why you break up with a girl for talking to a guy too long?
Nah, it's not talking to a guy too long. I'll give an example. Let's say we're in a club and she goes sit in another nigga's section. It's over. It's over.
I mean, that's pretty reasonable, right?
Well, what kind of girls you going for?
I gave you an example. She asked for an example. I gave her an example.
Yes.
Now you
That's not what
questioning the
happened?
women. No.
Oh, okay.
Like, hypothetically, if that happened, that would be a break up withable offense.
Offense.
Okay.
He was looking. I was like, no, not talking to him too long. Something along these lines.
By the way, the section conversation is very important because I think when you ask what type of woman it is, I just think it depends on what the woman is into. Because let's just say the woman is into like space and planets and shit. If Neil deGrasse got a section,
Yeah.
she going over to Neil deGrasse section.
How can she not? How can she pass up
that's
this
what I'm
opportunity?
saying.
Nah.
She
To
in,
know if the world is flat or
you know
not.
what I'm saying? She into politics. She into politics and, Pete Buttigieg over there in the section.
What if she invited you two over there?
She going, but you ain't concerned.
So my question would be, shoes on the other foot. Somebody's a really big fan of mine,
Okay.
and the girl just feels compelled to come to my section and sit and talk to me about comedy and all of this stuff. How long can me talking to her without acknowledging my girl, how long can that go?
Depends how many he-he's.
What?
Depends how many he-he's. If a girl hits...
Because this is my career. This is a fan of mine.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
But it's one of those things like, oh, this is my, like, it shouldn't.
Wow, this is my fan.
Yeah.
You my girl. You know, this is a fan.
You know what's
No,
crazy?
you could be like, oh,
when
my
she
girl-
came up and said, I absolutely love you.
Yeah, my girl loves me too.
This
My
is
girl
crazy.
loves me too.
No, this is interesting. No. Listen.
See how fast it made
No,
sense
no.
for her?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Whenever it
Wait
was
for
on
it, wait for it, wait for
foot.
it. Women, it's funny. Women don't think other women have genuine interests
That's not
when
true.
they're talking to you. Like if a girl's talking to us, they can't just love comedy. That's sexist.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, the only reason this girl is alive is to fuck me?
No, that's
I don't disagree with what Schulz is saying, but as a man, like, if a woman comes over, as soon as you introduce this woman to your girl, it's cool.
How do you
You
introduce
can't do that with a guy.
How do you
Like
introduce them to your girl?
Like, it's
what
my
do you
wife.
say?
Yeah.
Oh, you say that?
Oh, yo, how are you? Yo, just my wife.
Sitting beside
What if they're really hot? Will you just say your wife's name and said?
And by the way, only women do that. Men don't do that.
what?
If a man walks up to you and just starts talking to your girl, he fucked her already. I'm telling you that right now. Because you're going to be sitting there like, who is that?
Yeah.
I acknowledge
Who
the
was
man.
that?
Yeah. Even at meet and greets, the woman will walk up like, I'm a great fan. Like,
I look at the dude. What's up, man?
What's up,
How you
homie?
doing, bro?
What up, bro?
100%. 100%.
Thank y'all for coming out
Yep.
to the show. I appreciate it.
Trav before he felt offended.
Oh, tell me more. Travis gay.
So we're at the Kendrick Lamar concert. This is a couple years ago, and this guy comes up to me. He was nice looking, and he just came. He's like,
He was
Taylor.
what?
Nice
He was
looking.
nice looking. He was like, "Oh, you're Taylor. Like, what's up? How are you?" Trav's right behind me. He didn't acknowledge Trav at all until after I'm like, "Yeah, that's like nice to meet you." Blah blah blah, and then he's just like, "Oh, okay, my bad, bro. What's up?" Or something like right after the
Trav, you look
interaction.
gay.
But he was like, "I could have been your man. Like, why did he not acknowledge me or nothing?"
Because you look gay,
I don't
Trav.
think so.
All right. All right, Trav. That's what happens when you start being verse. You still look like a man when you're a top. When you start being verse and being a bottom, you know what I'm
Mind you,
saying?
this guy came out, he was more muscular and everything else too, so no offense to you, Trav, but he probably wasn't,
Intimidating.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, that's disrespect. If a man walks up to your girl and just starts talking to her like it's nothing, don't acknowledge you, and she don't even introduce you.
What if I'm holding my girl's hand? Do I have to introduce?
Yes! Why you...
See, ain't it obvious we together? This is my.
I just think that's.
Why do you not feel compelled to...
I'm not. I'm just talking to a person who said that why
she
is
was just
talking
like-
to somebody too long the issue.
Well, what's too long?
See, now, why do you have a question there, but you can see fault in this other situation? Is what I can't wrap my mind around.
I don't get it.
She don't even know she getting set up. She just keep answering the question. That's what I love the most about it. She just keeps walking right into it. I love it.
By the way, your pregnancy hair is amazing, Taylor.
Yeah, it's
Phenomenal.
great.
You know,
I
when
was
you,
like, you don't even need that China hair.
Facts.
That's what I
Word
thought
up.
when you brought
Oh, I
up the
got
tear.
inches.
I was like, you don't even.
I got inches, but I'm talking about for protective styles.
You got what?
inches.
That's crazy.
That's how you got
call it that,
pregnant.
too.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
He's like,
Yo, we all got inches over here. Don't
Nah,
worry
that was
about it.
crazy. That was crazy.
Let's pay some bills, man.